you're cool with Young Chop?
Yeah, Chop was just in the studio with me.
Okay. I just interviewed him, like I said, last week. And one of the things we talked about was that he called out Kanye for exploiting Chicago artists. Did you see that?
Exploiting them? What you mean?
My problem was, or still is, that nigga, you need to come fuck with us. Come fuck with me, nigga, cause I got a motherfucking ear too, nigga. I'm glued to the motherfucking, the internet, the streets, all this shit, nigga. I know new talent and all that shit. Nigga, you need new writers, you need new producers, what's up? I got all that shit. It's just shit like that. But it is what it is. I'm doing myself though. I don't need these niggas.
Well, I mean, it's up to Kanye to decide what Kanye who he gonna work with. I mean, you can't get mad that he don't want to work with somebody. That's a grown man.
It's just it's the same. You absolutely right, but the Atlanta motherfuckers fuck with all the Atlanta niggas, right?
Okay.
Okay then. It gotta be the same way here. We gotta move. Nigga, you see we got this bitch scorching. Let's get this bitch scorching.
Me personally, I didn't really agree because I felt like, Kanye don't have to, it's a grown man. He could do whatever he feels like. If he feel like fucking with this artist, for a while, just because he's from Chicago don't mean that he has to keep fucking with Chicago artists for the rest of his life.
And you right. And I feel like artists shouldn't take that personal, You can't take that type of shit personal. You got a chance to work with them. You're supposed to capitalize off that, work harder, make them want to fuck with you again type shit. Like, that's how I think, if it was me. But you absolutely right. Like, niggas don't have to do that. And then at the same time, it's Kanye. And you got to know Kanye is Kanye, you feel me? So he got that legendary status, and then he got that I'm me, I don't gotta fuck with you type attitude type shit anyways,
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, if I was to work with Kanye, I would capitalize off of it, you know what I'm saying, handle my business, and it is what it is. Like, me trying to build a personal relationship, I wouldn't even try to do that with him.
Well, I mean, kind of how you did with Nicki.
Right, like,
you capitalized off of it,
right.
and you
if
kept
he
it moving.
fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go above and beyond to try to build a personal relationship with nobody. Nobody, period, whether it's Kanye, anybody, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I know the business, this the game. And if you genuinely fuck with somebody, you gonna fuck with them. It's gonna happen naturally. You don't gotta call and what you want and this type of shit. Like, work is work. And then with me, I fuck with people genuinely, but my phone, like right now, my shit is dead. It's about to die right now. My phone always dead. My phone always broke. That's me. If you know me, I'm just bad with phones. You feel me? So niggas might think I be avoiding them, not answering. It's just me. Like, and then if you taking that personal, I'm really not gonna fuck with you. Like, it don't even like. It don't matter what I'm doing. Like, I'm a grown ass man. Just like you said, Kanye is a grown man. Like,
yeah.
So,
well, I'll be honest. This is one of the things that we talked about, with Chop. I feel that Kanye doing the "I Don't Like" remix is a big reason why Chicago got popping after that. You know what I mean? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with it. It was a bonus, but it wasn't like it was. Yeah, like you said, it was a bonus. Like, I feel like I'm the type of person, if you working and shit is destined to happen, it's gonna happen regardless, whether it happen long term or right then. Kanye made it happen right then, So, you feel me? You gotta always know shit like that and understand that, like, of course, him jumping on that made a big difference in Sosa's career. You know what I'm saying? Not even he might not think that. He might not think that made him or broke him, period, because he knew what was destined for him and what he was going to do and what he was going to work hard for regardless. So he may not think like that, but the people like you or people inside the buildings who didn't really notice him until Kanye jumped on this shit, they may think like that. You feel me? So it's a two-way street. You got to understand both sides of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not taking anything away from what was already happening in Chicago.
Right.
Because y'all got a lot of artists, that have been doing the thing for a while. But, before Kanye did that, you heard of Twister, you heard of Common, you heard of an older generation of artists. And once Kanye did that, people started looking at, started looking at Dirk, started looking at Reese, started looking at, Herb, started looking at Bibby, started looking at all these dudes that have been putting in the groundwork. With the fact that Kanye put that spotlight on a particular artist and a particular song and a particular sound.
Then Kanye was fucking with Chicago.
People started paying attention.
He was fucking with Chicago for a minute because he jumped on him and Louis. Louis jumped on his album and shit. So
right, but that happened afterwards.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Afterwards. That happened after the I Don't Like remix.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, shit was. But I ain't gonna lie, like that was a real hit for Sosa. Like that Don't Like shit. Like I remember getting picked up from practice. My cousin. Barely even listen to music. He blasting that shit. Him and this bitch in the passenger seat, like going crazy. This shit, I'm just looking like, yeah, he got him one. You feel me? Like I knew what that song was gonna do before Kanye even jumped on it. And he probably knew what it was gonna do. So you can't pinpoint.
I heard the song was really buzzing before Kanye found it. I mean, that was the reason why he found it.
Yeah, hell yeah, exactly. That's the reason why he. Of course, and come on, man. Kanye, you got to look at it like a two-way street, bro. Kanye knew if he jumped on that, it was going to be like a little, for him too, like, oh yeah, Kanye fucking with the young niggas, man. Woo, he on this. He knew that was a hard-ass song, and that song was buzzing in Chicago, and he wanted to get his Chicago cred back, because at the time, like, I wasn't, like, on, like, not even on no hate shit, like, young street niggas, we was on our own shit. Wasn't nobody, like, listening to Kanye, Like at the crib, for the young niggas. Older niggas, of course, Kanye, but we wasn't listening to Kanye,
Yeah.
We was listening to young niggas shit. So what he did was jumped on that and got young niggas, his name back in young niggas' ear again. So it was a two-way street. He knew, like, Sosa did him some justice and he did Sosa some justice at the same time. Because I'm going to just keep it 100,
Yeah. No,
like,
I agree.
I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening to Ye. Back then as a shorty, I came up off Ye. But at that point, when our music was buzzing and we was going through what we was going through with all that shit rap, and then by us being young niggas still in the street, we listening to young nigga shit that we could relate to. Ye wasn't spitting that no more. You feel me?
Right.
At the time.
Right. And Chop actually told me in the interview that Lil Durk was originally supposed to be on that song.
Yeah, he supposed to been on there. He ain't do the verse. So fucking big. He did his own single, L's anthem. You feel me? It ain't gonna. It's not that wasn't gonna stop nothing. Like that shit it's a song. He's making plenty of more of the motherfuckers. Like it's just one big ass song. Okay, cool. That was the outbreak for us in Chicago. Wow, it was a song. I just realized it's just a song. We get a couple of dollars off them motherfuckers, but it's just a song. Like it wasn't gonna. Okay. It wasn't gonna break or make Lil Durk.
And Sosa put Kanye on it.
No. The original version, because the original, the version that came out was Chief Keef and Reese.
And Reese,
right? Yeah, but originally Durk was supposed to be on it, and something happened where he couldn't get on it, and then Reese ended up jumping on it, and then the rest is history. But it worked out for everyone at the end of the day.
Right.
It's just an interesting story around the song.
But they all homies, you feel me? So like that's like some shit. Say for instance, me and my homie Smoke doing a song and I ain't jump on it and Bibby jump on it. It's just like regular shit, like, that's regular.
Him kind of crying and me crying, so it was no more words. A couple of days later they tell me he died.
How did you feel when they said that? I mean, did you know that he was gonna die when you saw the tubes? No? You thought he would just pull through?
Give me a second.
To go through all you went through and your end result is being killed in a drive-by, affiliation is like way beyond the aspect of because you could have been here and left a way better mark.